Is my microphone on? I hope so. Today I'm gonna talk. This story. See, what happened was, this was on my first day. My first day. So they were guiding me through all the things that I need to know, how they work in this specific nursing home. Around I think 1 a.m., I get a call from security saying, yeah, I have a patient here that belongs to your nursing home. I was like, huh? What do you mean? Yeah, I found him near the swimming pool. How did he even escape? Apparently, he was searching for his wife. But the sad thing is, his wife died a few years ago. So I asked my colleague, can you please go to that swimming pool? Because I had to take care of other 70 patients. As you guys can see, I'm black. Some people do not like black people at all. This story. This was back when I was a student. This patient claimed that me, Alpha Aj Boye, gave the wrong antibiotics. Let me tell you something. The thing is, working at a hospital, giving the wrong antibiotics, it's nearly impossible to give the wrong antibiotic. It's still possible, but it goes through 3 steps, right? So the first step is the night nurse has to check if the antibiotics came, and it's all on name. The second part is we, the morning nurse, we have to check if the antibiotics is correct on the right name. And we have to scan the code on that antibiotics that's linked to the patient. Mind you, in the hospital, every single patient has a wristband with their name and their code. When you scan the wrong medication, it will make a sound. And then the third step is you go to the patient's room, you scan the wristband of the patient, and you scan the medication so that the PC can see, okay, this is the right patient with the right medication. Now you can give it. Now, this patient claimed that I was giving the wrong medication or the wrong antibiotics every single day. Hold on, wait a damn minute. And he also claimed that I stole his belongings. I was like, huh? In a room, you have 2 patients, right? So that patient went away for a scan. So I went to the other patient, and the patient told me, Alpha, this man is saying bad things about you behind your back. But I didn't know. I was like, what do you mean? Yeah, he's saying that you stole this, that you're giving the wrong medication, yada, yada, yada. You know what the weird thing is? This patient was so friendly to my face, but behind my back, he was my worst enemy. So my boss, he wanted to talk to me. Sir, I have no idea why this patient is talking shit about me. My boss said you didn't do anything wrong because it's all saved in a database. So he checked that as well, and he was like, no, everything is correct. Everything was given correctly. And mind you, I'm a student. I'm never alone. I'm with my mentor. So and my mentor was also saying, but Alpha did everything right. She is standing next to me when I'm scanning, when I'm giving the medication. So it's weird that... Anyway, I wanted to confront him. Nobody has seen me angry ever before. 99.9% of the time, I'm a happy dude. I am very positive. But that 1% when I'm angry, hey! You do not want to see me. I confronted him. I entered the room, all of a sudden he was like, hi Alpha, how are you? How was your day? Look, please stop being fake. And he was like, what do you mean? I said, you told all of my colleagues, including my boss, that I stole everything from you, that I was giving the wrong medication. No, that's not true. Yada,
Denial is a river in Egypt.
Sir, listen, I'm done with your bullshit. I'm done. What the fuck? He never apologized anyway. He never did. So yeah, this patient had a bladder catheterization, meaning that there is a tube in your urethra. There's a balloon. That balloon prevents that the catheter doesn't come out. What happened was this patient got very aggressive, very overwhelmed. Our uniform is completely white. The patient pulled out his catheter. And you know what happened next? All the blood on the wall, on the curtains, and on us. And we stood there. Yeah, it was a bloodbath. So this was during my emergency room internship. It was this calming, beautiful day. It was very sunny, even though COVID was there, but the mood was a vibe. Everybody was sitting down. That was the first time it was a very calming shift in the emergency room. All of a sudden you hear, oh no, no, please don't let this be my patient. The head nurse comes in and looks at us and she's like, Alpha, this is your patient. I was like, why me? Why? The patient is handcuffed on her bed. But what happened was the patient grabbed me, started biting, scratching everybody. Mind you, we were with 4 people to calm her down, but it wouldn't work. And this patient was 96. 96. Imagine you are 96 years old and you can grab everybody you see. I had wounds on my arms. All of a sudden, the doctor comes in and says, stop! The patient tested positive on COVID. It's very sad. We have to strain the patient when it comes to aggression, when it comes to other things that's not acceptable. That's the last resort we use. There are other sources that we can use, but that was the last thing we could do for her own safety and our safety. But still, some people got hurt. Unfortunately, sometimes some doctors, they don't listen to nurses. You still have those doctors out there that think doctors are here, nurses are here. So what happened was, I had a patient coming in. At the beginning, he was all fine. He was doing great, very friendly. But all of a sudden, his vitals were so bad. His blood pressure was very low. He felt cold, very pale. His heart rate was over 120. So those are the signs that you know there's an internal bleeding. As a nurse, you should know this sign. I called this doctor, like, these are the vitals. I think you should come right now. But the doctor refused. I told my mentor that I called the doctor, that the patient wasn't doing well. My mentor called the doctor as well, and she was also like, you need to come right now. And the doctor said, no, I'm very busy right now. In that time, the patient was bleeding internally. My shift was over. The next day, I heard my patient died. Well, that was it. And so what have we learned from this? You have to be very tough as a nurse. Very tough. You have responsibilities. The moment you start with nursing school, please search for a psychologist. You need it. You will have the best but also the worst experiences. If you guys enjoyed these kind of stories, if you want more of these kinds of stories, I have more. I have an entire list. Let me know. If you guys enjoyed this video, please give it a big thumbs up. Anyway, see you next week. Goodbye.